Everybody follow the killer, follow the killer. Attitude. Everybody start dance. Follow me down, get jiggy. Get jiggy, get jiggy. Everybody lay down, get jiggy. Get jiggy, get jiggy. Everybody lay down, get jiggy. Hands up, hands up. Everybody put up with the hands up. Hands up.
Got me messed up, so messed up. I can't let you go, cause I love you too much. Me, I trust us. All right.
You ready? Yeah, we're ready. You ready? Yeah, we're ready. Not a curve, not a bend, not a either. Ready, ready. You ready? Yeah, we're ready. You ready? Yeah, we're ready. Hey, no, you want to see them, oh, let them go. Oh, let them go, get me. Yeah, we're ready. See them, let them go. Alive. See the key there. Lock them up, no. See the key there. Hook them up, no. See the key there. Lock them up, no. See the key there. Hook them up, no. See the dance there. I see my baby leave up. You ready? Yeah, we're ready. All them there, we all them dead. All them there, we all them dead. Come and run off them up like them think of yesterday. All them there, we all them dead. You ready? We're ready. You ready? We're ready. All them there, we all them dead. All them there, we all them dead. Come and run off them up like them think of yesterday. You ready? Yeah, we're ready. Bill Cosby, them for know. Hey, so what am I saying? All them there, we all them just say that. Them not saying that. Work with it, Rodney. God, you stole them. What am I saying? Them never said no. Yo, we are gone. What am I there? All them. Yo, six. Yo.
Stand up, Rodney.
Crime scene, yellow tape, forensic report. Them so over the way. I will tell them don't ask somebody, ask everybody.
I lie. I try me remember the damn song.
You too bad.
Music! Music is good for the soul, it doesn't matter where you're from. France, Germany, Rome, New York. Let's rock to this. If you're feeling lonely, wanna dance with somebody, call me up, boys, let's ride. Tonight I'm feeling naughty, come on, let's go party. I want the music to take me high. If you don't have no money, don't you worry, honey, we will rock till morning light. Mr. DJ, let the music play. Tonight me want it to take me away. The vibes is right and my bills don't pay. I mean, I'll stop dance till the next day. Pass me a blunt, now let's get crunk. Me under me vodka, me feeling drunk. I'll move my waistline from the back to the front.
The St. Andrews Central Homicide Unit says it is following strong leads into this morning's slaying of popular member of the Black Roses crew, Gerald Levy, also known as Bogle. It is believed that the firebombing of the house of another dancer, John Hype, which also occurred this morning, is connected to Bogle's murder. Tamika Forrester reports.
A dispute at the popular Weddy Weddy street dance along Burlington Avenue is reported to be the reason behind this morning's killing of 40-year-old Gerald Levy, more popularly known as Bogle. Reports are that about 2 o'clock, Bogle and other patrons at the dance got into an argument. Persons told our news team that the argument was sparked by Bogle's display of 2 chickens, which he used to represent 2 entertainers. After the dispute, it is reported that Bogle and 4 of his friends left the session in his motor car.
As a result, he left and they proceed to the Esso service station. They stopped to make a purchase. Shortly after, 2 F4 motorcycle with 4 men rode up. They brandished gun and opened fire, hitting Mr. Levy.
This morning, upset friends of Bogle warned that his death would not go unpunished. Hours later, fire was seen coming from a house at 12 Dillon Avenue. Investigators later discovered that another dancer, John Hype, lived there. He has been in a feud with Bogle and is being accused of being involved in his death.
Yo, Amsterdam. Scooby! Yo! In the ear, put the condom in the ear, Amsterdam. I fuck with bad man and then shoot you. With them gun, the body man will execute you. With long gun, why you with that? Everybody think I buy gold. Everybody, Yo!
Yeah, because Bogle, man, he was in the film. When he was leaving the day to do your film, man, he called me and I said, okay. He said he was going to be a part of the film because, you know, Bogle is a part of dancehall. He's the icon in the dancing world. We were at Weddy and me, Bounty Killer, Bogle, Kid Corrupt, a lot of us, Stone of headquarters at Weddy and everybody partying. And then when I went home, I get a call that Bogle was just shot and killed. I was like, yeah. It was a breakdown for Jamaica and the world, man. Everybody was like, yo, Jano. You see me?
Yo, pull up again, listen to me. Get the thing together. Ready? Cross, anger management. You know it's one on with the 5-star establishment. Establishment to a large extent. And yo, you know, we ain't going anywhere. We right here. Right here. Right here. Well, got no stick in the stick, a shot a stick in a boy. We no box and kick a shot a kick in a boy. Ready, my boy? Papa is picking up boy. Make doctor, have him put chip in a boy. Them no so talk ya, but no one no hard ya. Don't them in the team, and I go get the lad in lock ya. Head a step, they should not make me rot ya. Shut off life, none them can't find the starter. Talk to them, cause if the war start again, it now go down in the middle and the sun, this whole place get it. Cut down them down 6 feet down, they don't get no. Can't try by people pass and walk on them. Say the body they are wrong and if you look in me gun, you know them land start back again. Body gone to the bag again. Don't this one hard again. Gunshot separate body from bone. Gunshot send a pass the whole home. When me say zone, so they zone tap bone. Killer never stop. Me no let me groom. Me and me gonna roam like the chisel. Bust it in a bag and me no drop a spent shell. Violate killer. And your skin get Kartel. Gunshot stop and beat and shut down brain cell. Kartel.
CISOCA Garden, Kingston 11. You know, that's where I grew up. A lot of mosquito and crocodile and, you know. Hard in the ghetto, but you gotta hold up your head and you gotta know to survive. You gotta know the road you want to go, and you gotta know the company you keep. You just gotta be one of the fittest of the fittest to survive.
Yo, Amsterdam, come on! I want to see everybody put your motherfucking hands in it. Come on, jump, 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 jump. Hey, fuck with bad man and them shoot you. With them guns, the money man can execute you. With that gun, why you win? Everybody think I'm my own. Hey, say them one, don't have them the bottom of them.
William, them take him out from him. Well, I want to tell the world that I'm from down the ghetto and I used to live down the gully. And I'm out now and a lot of things that we see and we experience, it's not right. Well, I was shot like in 1986 when I was like 14 or 15 years old. In political differences, man and man, friction on other side, coming from school and crossfire and got shot accidentally. But it's something that occurs all the time. You understand? Crossfire and children are stand by or get shot. It's just something that happens every day from the violence around in Jamaica, you know? But I think it's because everybody don't have hopes and dreams to live up to. If they share up the wealth and make everybody get happy and everybody have nice life and business and houses and family that they want to be around and be there for, they wouldn't just feel like giving up their life would be so nothing. So I guess it's the unemployment and the not seeing like my future is going to nowhere, and I want to tear you down because you're looking like you're making it more than me.
Gun no stick in the stick, a shot a stick in a boy. We no box and kick a shot a kick in a boy. Read my guy, Papa I speak in a boy. Make doctor, have him put chip in a boy. Them no so talk ya, me no have no heart ya. Put them in a the game, me nah go wait till I didn't have ya. Head a step, should not make me rot ya. Shut off light, and you can't find the starter. Talk to them, if the war start again, the dog go down in the middle and the sun, this whole place getting.
Bounty Killer is just one of them who sprung out and had a voice and just trying to make it be heard. Yeah, so I'm just yelling loud. I'm cross, I'm angry, I'm miserable. The ghetto gladiator, the 5-star general, poor people's governor, just create crazy title.
Violate killer! And the skin get Kartel. Gunshot stop and beat and shut down brain cell. Kartel! A casket in myself. Body start drop and the ball no start well. Don't chat stick and basket like can't tell me anyone that. You the one here to them, cause if they want to start again, they don't go. We not the middle and this whole piece get in. Cut on the tactics, you know, can't try by people cry out. Don't see anybody, then you go and if you look it.
Bogle lived on the edge and died by the gun. Seventh-day Adventists tried to keep a lid on his funeral, but never stood much chance of succeeding. Mr. Wacky was never boring, and neither was his send-off.
Fancy autos, flashy threads, many cops, 2 government ministers, one warlord, and an Escalade-drawn carriage bearing Gerald Levy's body. One-of-a-kind dancehall personality Bogle came to the Kencott Seventh-day Adventist Church in Kingston, but Kencott wasn't ready for anything like this. Bogle lived in the glare of dancehall celebrity, reveling in the party life, but not immune from its dangers.
We were a great people and we are going to be great again. And our greatness shall come through our art and our dance and our music. The thing that has put Jamaica on the map. It will not come through killing each other.
Bogle's appeal went beyond dancing. The turnout at his funeral was also that of a community mourning one of its leaders and registering anger.
Can't even express how I feel, you know. Trust me.
Voicemail and deli ranks tried to pay tribute to Bogle in their own way.
Get chicken on! Get chicken on! Get chicken on! Get chicken on!
The only place I go, Lord, Kingston 14, Lord, still in town, will play ready sit down, in my blood and brown, and a dream the other night. I was in jungle fighting a fight with some youth dreamer along with Bangla, something west and something east. Lord, speaking from the top of me, oh, that's Western Kingston, then in town. We'll find all around in my love and drown. I remember Memphis Jack, the executing on the straight track, and the man that the master never really used the partial away. But she done 14. Check out the Eastern Street and get myself beat. Running at the more, it's where we used to go. Saturday a carnival, Sunday a funeral. Lord.
Well, this is Greg Isaacs, the cool ruler, you know? Yeah. Well, I was born in Western Kingston, you know. Then I'm told that's in Kingston 14.
Western Kingston. Western Kingston. Down in the ghetto, the only place I know. And I'll never get me fall. Respect to one and all. Lord.
Well, I started singing from the first time I was born, you know. Singing about Western Kingston and how it really used to run, you know. like Jim Brown and them things there, as it where I grew with, you know? Shokomolan, a place where we used to celebrate, and them things, Florida mash up, and, you know, Bucky Marshall, all of them either pass away still, you know, see? Well, them kind of man different was talk, you know? Militant rebel, militant, you understand? Here comes forcibly instead. Wanna blame it on the innocent. They have their false pretense, but they're on the wrong side of the fence. And so, yeah man, see, that's a day-to-day living where you know people look at through different scene. There are people who get frame and people who are seen. Yeah.
If you love Mr. Robert Nesta Marley, Bob Marley, the greatest, put your hands in the air. And if you know that dancehall music and reggae music is loved by all Europeans, everybody all over the world, you love Bob Marley, do like this. Come on. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but yourself can free your mind. Have no fear for the atomic energy. None of them can stop at the time. How long shall they kill our prophet while we stand aside and look? Ooh, some say it's just a part of it, but we got to fulfill the book. Suriname, won't you help me sing? What is our name? These songs of freedom. Wait name. I need some water, hold on. Turn on the lights. I want to see everybody jump on your fucking feet. Everybody jump, 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 jump. Hey. Wave your fucking hands in the air. Hey, gangs and clean it, throw it up. Chicky body, chicky body. Ready. Put your hands in the air, come on. Come on, put your motherfucking hands in the air. Hey, big girls if you want it. Come on, welcome to it and pinching. Man, laugh if you want it. Trill, welcome to me. Everybody know. Do the belly dance and swing. Welcome to the dancing gym. Elephant man and the Crown King. Welcome to the dancing gym.
Bob Marley and the roots reggae, that's the foundation. That's what started everything. So that's a slow type of, you know, rubber dub music. You burn your chalice and smoke your weed. And you have your red and green and yellow flag or your headband around your head and you're rocking to the, but dancehall is more up-tempo and crazy and torch blazing and lighters flashing up in the air and people jumping and dancehall is like rock and roll. Reggae is like, you know, the culture. No woman no cry, no woman no cry.
As we reminisce through the history of Trenchtown, we can recall a lot of songs that have been sung by a lot of people. But this one speaks loudly in the heart of mothers globally. Woman no cry, cry. No, woman no cry. Little darling, please don't shed no tears. No, woman no cry. Now I remember when we used to see in a government yard in Trenchtown, observing all the hypocrites as they were mingling with the good people we meet. Good friends we've had, good friends we've lost along yeah. But in this great future, we can't forget the past. So dry your tears, I say, and no woman will cry, cry. No, no woman will cry.
How do I feel that Bob and Peter is not around? Well, it's not, it's a lonely feeling. It's really a lonely feeling. But at the same time, their presence are still felt, although they are absent physically. Their message, their songs still relates to the people. And I'm here trying to do what I'm doing, you know, trying to keep that fire burning.
Now I remember when we used to see it in a government yard, in the ghetto, Kingston, tell ya. Then Brother Georgie would make a fire light with a bit of log burning through the night. Then he would cook cornmeal porridge, you know it. Up with George Shea, with Brother Bob and Brother Peter, yes. As for his feet, it's his only carriage, and it's why he gotta push on through. But while he's gone, everything is gonna be alright. 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 And everything is gonna be alright. Everything is gonna be alright. Everything is gonna be alright.
I'd rather cross it. It's about here on the scooter. You can't stop them youth here. I have a bus in the foot, I have a bus. I come take it.
It's not good time for you to fix it. Good time for you to fix it.
These are long by the one.
You come and manage the road, and you see the clock shop.
A Jaguar?
Just come right beside the clock shop. Or 4-star. You come right up and see me.
Watch your tenor, you. Watch your brakes. So it's how you is my God. I've grown up in Trenchtown and Riverton City in Callaloo and Seaview, between different communities. But I was born in Kingston. So Trenchtown is like the origin of Kingston. That's where most of the pioneers and the icons and the legend, they all originated. From the Toots birth, Joe Higgs, Bob Marley, come up, the Eptones, Ken Booth, Gregory, everybody. Most of the best. So that's where I'm from, the root of it, you know? Well, I'm from a family of 6 sisters and 2 brothers. My mother and my father got separated in an early stage, and in the ghetto, music plays everywhere, street dances, so you're exposed to it. And I used to go and listen and stay on the sidewalk until one day my friend said I should hold the mic. And that's how I started. Yeah, I was very young. I was like in my 12, 11 years old.
Waterford! We leave them off the road. No miss when me aim to the target. Left girl on the ground on the carpet. Have the perfect routine for the carpet. Same thing, Mickey Yard. See the killer, you where everybody want kill. 10, 11 years, me they have it up still. 5% let's just from the shank pill. Run as a ring, make money start chill. 5-star generally, they be tactical skill. Go too far, reach sound, go over hill. Right through desert like Buffalo Bill. Kill Bob K to the economy hill. Get an address, me say, girl overdose. Them say, killer get him. No one think don't.
Well, I feel like I'm a part of what Bob Marley has done because he was the one who started to speak of our exploitation and our unemployment and our struggle and our brutalization and enslavement and all of that. He was the one who break it universal to make us know that this can be marketed and it can sell because it was seen like rebel music, so most people was like, I'm not into that because it wasn't getting a lot of airplay.
Hold the anaconda. What is up? That don't push me, push me.
The meaning of ghetto, okay, a family, no father. If a father is there, he's broke. A lot of pretty sisters, because you always have pretty sisters in the ghetto. A lot of pretty ladies. Most prettiest ladies come from the ghetto. We got pretty sisters. We like to hold up our head in life, but no money. That's the ghetto, no money. Sexy mothers, sexy black ladies, but no money. But still independent, hold up their head, do a 9 to 5, make sure that, you know, we get a little thing, hand-to-mouth food so we can eat and whatever. So I would say the ghetto is like no money. But not because it's ghetto, or we don't have ambition and all of that. We got ambition, but we just don't got no money to back it. So that's where the music come in now. The music is our life savior.
Mr. Gunnerman, think before you pull the trigger. It's me you really want for murder. Mr. Gunnerman, think before you bust the gun. If it's me you really come for shot down. I am feeling the same pressure as you. I am going through similar things you're going through. The tax increase, job decrease, justice gone for a while, while the food mount begging for peace. You till the bill gone sky high, I'm afraid to watch TV. Telephone in my house, I'm afraid to use it. I can't afford the phone card, I feel up on my celly. Sometime I want to scream when the pressure take me. Mr. Gunnerman, hold on a minute. In a me, you really want to pump bullet. Mr. Gunnerman, I see I get serious, and I'm myself more about it now. I'm a youth that make me nervous. I see it in your face so you stress. Me stress too. The way how you flash your gun. I see say you give up. Me not give up though. You tell yourself you can't take it no more. You want to murder people, but why you want to take it on people who never trouble you? Don't tell me to shut up. And the truth me attack, the truth offend, and my head him ready for come blow up. Look at me good. Where you going in my face? Means a man walk far from trouble. Trouble walk straight in my place. If it's the appliance you want, take it and go on. The cash and the jewelry, give it to him the down. But when I take my things, remember this vividly. Your roast and don't press us who don't press us daily. The ones who don't set you, when I see them you smile. Me when I trouble you, make sure brother boy. What have I done to deserve this? How you feel like I deserve a pistol whip? Mr. Weatherman, just make me say a prayer. Me see say, me raise up your temper.
I was born and raised in Kingston, which is the capital and foundation of reggae music. I've been through a lot. I've been through the mix of love, hate, peace, war. Yet I managed to pull through. I'm a youth of the ghetto, but it's not where you're coming from, it's where you're going. And the music that they call reggae help to uplift the people. Give the people hope. Give the people hope when there is no hope. Give the people dreams when they are broken dreams. A sense of love. Reggae is the comforter of the people. Bob Marley said, when one door is closed, many more is open. Save someone from committing suicide.
Yeah, no. What is my bingo when them see man and I wrinkle with me empress them commingle, them I crush them out like bingo. Never know Sir Rasta sample, now they eat then me a trample. When box off my princess bangle, man I go out that out like angle. Not them, let them come gamble, it not nice. Ace, pull up, you don't know Jamaica, everything nice. You see it? Yes, last year Rastafari with here, you know? Yeah.
Our story, where Africans brought to Jamaica as slaves by the Spaniards. And then we were taken over by the English. We were brought to work on their plantation, pick their cotton, work their cane field, whipping, lashing, even change the last name.
As we trot through the pages of history, and we read of the people who have been in captivity, who have been robbed and raped from their land of liberty, and brought into colonialism season. 400 years, 400 years, 400 Oh no. 400 years, 400 years, 400 years. And the people, they still can't see. Why do they fight again? The good youths of today. Hey, when without these youths, you'll be all gone astray. Come on, and make a move. Make a move, make a move. For the time is now. I mean that fools don't see that the weak has got to be strong. So come with me to a land of liberty. Hey, where we can live our lives and be free.
Well, chains has now been tilted or whatever, molded into guns. You know, so one time when a man had a chain on his ankle, around his neck, around his wrist, he would struggle to break the chain and run away. But now the chain has been transformed into the shape of a gun and put on the hips of every African descendant of slaves in the Jamaica here. The police is a poor slave descendant. The soldier is a poor slave descendant. The security is a poor slave descendant. And the youths in the ghetto, called them shatters, are poor slave descendants.
400 years, 400 years, 400 years of the same philosophy. 400 years, 400 years, 400 years. And the people, they still can't see. Why do they fight against the good youth of today? Oh yeah, oh yeah. When without the youth, we'll be all gone astray.
Right now, it's the most serious issue that is facing Jamaicans. Gun crime, youths just killing each other and killing people without reason. I've been in the Caribbean, and I don't see no crime in the Caribbean. That means crime does not pay in the Caribbean. But in Jamaica, it pays all these people who, you know, motivate crime, who bring about all these guns and all that kind of stuff, and tell people to shoot each other in the name of politics, in the name of area connection, in the name of who have the biggest gun and all of that, and the people are hungry doing it. And they say a hungry man is a angry man. You can't put guns in the hands of a hungry man, because if everybody have guns and no food, then you gotta bite the bullet.
Well, we're up on the plaza and we're sitting, we have some friends, and it's like two men get into a conversation. And before me could I even know it, one man have a gun on him, which I never knew him have a gun on him. So all me was look out, and by me turn around, 2 shot fire. You know, one of them, the result of one of them reached my chest. So I could have lost my life. And that's right after I finish a shoot from the movie. So the next day, the director see me and say, "Where are you? I couldn't find you." He said, "Boy, you're lucky them find this."
Jamaica, borderline, they love Vega, them they love Sinega. They want us to lose our lives, plot and pretend, say they don't hear the cries, and genocide would be so unwise. Social, economical, less emphasized. They build the slums and import the guns. Poverty and drugs is the parents of thugs. I know me, I wonder how comes we can't see the shop. They must set for black people no guns. How we are kill we, nobody else. No animal, no tree, and no somebody else. If how we are kill we, nobody else. How who for face who no see, when you go jump the fence. How we are kill we, nobody else. If I know you bust the gun as somebody else. Still how we are kill we, nobody else. Because me never yet see you gonna post it safe. Hey! Now nothing in life not short. Nobody respect a man life no more, yeah. But I'm holding on to what's pure. Love, understanding, good ways I adore, yeah. So Kingston, Mobile and Portmore, keep your mind free from pain that is sore on. Watch yourself, you're my friend. Cause you will make it with life, but that is the end. How we are kill we, nobody else. No animal, no tree, and no somebody else. Nobody are kill we, nobody else. Because me never yet see a bona pussy itself. So what we are kill we, nobody else. If I know you bust the gun as somebody else. Still we are kill we, nobody else. Because me never yet see a bona pussy. Nani, they want us to lose our lives. Plot and pretend say they don't pay the price. And genocide would be so unwise. Social, economical, less emphasizing.
Violence in Jamaica really start from the origin, from the political culture of Jamaica. We are in election and politics, war and gunshot fire, and you have garrison communities and people buy guns and, you know what I mean, build armies, quote unquote. And that is where the real crime started, from the political culture of Jamaica, and it has reached a level now that it has branched off into many different ways, you know what I mean? But it is originally started from the old political culture. So the violence and crime in Jamaica, the main blame for that is really the government itself, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Hey, watch. Poor people approach. First class approach. Emergency, we are suffer around here. Round here, man, a dead thing stuff around here. Crime scene, call up, man, I go around here. Mr. Man, what they doing for the gut around here? Emergency, we are suffer around here. Round here, man, a dead thing stuff around. Crime scene, call up, man, I go around here. Mr. Man, what you doing? What you doing? Two party, but at the same sad song, them a play. Poor people, money lead back a yak away. They raise everything from high to grave day. They know them no raise up, borderline here. Poor boy, me bad, now so me yard stay. So me not pay no tools because no cause here. Mr. Bruce, Mr. Peachy, this is just a couple question from a DJ. Question Kingston make no ear here. Question Oakland come in a jail here. Who want the wife and the airport, the dock and the beer? Emergency, we are suffer around here. Round here, man, and they think stuff around. Crime scene, tall up, man, I go for around here. Ice for them doing for the gut around here. Emergency, we are suffer around here. Round here, man, and think stuff around here. Crime scene, tall up, man, I go for around here. Mr. Man.
When I used to live in Denhamtown, Jonestown, Rosetown, all these towns, Trenchtown, politics was a thing that my mom might love Labour right, the Labour Party. My pa might love the PNP Party. But that doesn't change the family's connection as a family. And the neighbors the same. But now, in the lesser privileged community, you're in a garrison. You're born a Labour right. You're born a PNP. All that is wrong. You know, that is, and there are people who have bring that about, planted that seed, and it has become what it is today. And that is what is, you know, that's what the violence is feeding on. People are disunited, and then they have guns. So you know, people who invented all of that kind of stuff must have known that this would be the result of it, because they are educated people. There are people who have been, you know, trained to more deliver the people out of stuff like this, more than to put them into that, because that's not what they're paid for, as they are civil servants.
Who don't see that the weak has gotta be strong? Come on and join with me in a land of liberty, where we can live. Come on and live our lives and be free. So free.
What is happening is that the people who are really guilty are not the people getting the blame. I've never heard in Jamaica where anyone that imports illegal firearms have been charged. I've never learned of or heard of anyone charged for the distribution of illegal firearms in Jamaica. But I've heard a lot of youth being charged for having guns in their possession. and shooting people.
What they gonna do when enough for them not true? Say what they gonna do, them get slow, yeah. Who do you think you are? We're living in a small world. As wicked as you think you are, we're living in a small world.
Greetings, His Imperial Majesty Emperor Selassie I. Yeah, man, this is the King of Fire, otherwise known as Capleton, otherwise known as King Shango, otherwise known as the Prophet,
As bad as you think you are, we're living in a small world.
The music is there to cover, it is galactic and it is global, and it is there to cover, every era, within the levels of oppression or depression that people face out there in the earth. And, it's not only, black people go through slavery, you know what I mean? And slavery not just only come on a physical term, you have mental slavery.
That day will come when I shall stand and see all these wicked men in the fire getting burned. They will come when they will try to escape and there will be nowhere to run. That day will come when I shall see their handing over bombs and bayonets and bullets and guns. That day will come when Emperor Selassie I shall rise the whole of the get a youth them from the slum yard. And that day I would love to see the face for all those evil to the human race and try to take things out of place, run away to space, shoot them in our ears. Wow. If you want a judgment, you want to get a taste. When them find out that them can't escape, sadness they send on the people them chase. Smile on my face. That day will come when I shall stand and see all these wicked men in the fire getting burned. That day will come when they will try to escape and there will be nowhere to run. $96 in the shade, real hot, oh yes, in the shade. 96 degrees in the shade, real hot, oh yes, in the shade. Oh, that song's here, right? That can't work, man. I'm gonna go try it. Come on. Yes, that. Half yours. Half yours, my brethren. Yes, sir.
It's in the KFC, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, we can get it done right, you know?
Said it was 96 degrees in the shade. 10,000 soldiers on parade, taking eye and eye to meet a big fat boy sent from overseas, the Queen of Glory. Your Excellency, before you I come with my representation. You know where Rasta coming from, yes. Caught me on the loose, fighting to be free. Show me a noose on the cotton tree. Entertainment for you, but it's martyrdom for me. 96 degrees in the shade, real hot, oh yes, in the shade. 96 degrees in the shade, real hot, hear me when I say in the shade.
Some may suffer and some may burn, but I know that one day all of my children gonna learn. Hey, sure as the sunshine, bright in the morning skies, today I stand here a victim, yes. Truth is I'll never die. 96 degrees in the shade. Real hot, give me when I say in the shade.
Okay, one of the most important things for us third world to project through the years has been our feelings about our own people and our own situation around us. We had related certain experiences that we know about through history. 96 Degrees in the Shade is a perfect example of that song, of that thought. Because it's like the song itself is expressing a direct historical event, which was the hanging of Paul Bogle. But through even singing about that event, we're showing the listener the whole thing of slavery, you know?
Watch it, rude boy. 96 degrees in the shade. Real hot, oh yes, in the shade. 96 degrees in the shade. Real hot, oh yes, in the shade. 96 degrees in the shade.
Not so long ago, a property like this, if you had the pigmentation of, say, what I have here, we couldn't be in this great house telling you these stories. We were like confined to certain quarters back behind the bush. And we only arrived in this house when we were summoned. So we have made some progress, you know. Like they have said that we run things. We don't fully have total control, but we make some progress. And the music has been like the voice of all those slaves who used to live in this yard, you know. So we are grateful as this generation that we get the opportunity to go all over the world, play reggae music, and express what all those people went through, our forefathers. We never forget them ever.
Do you remember the days of slavery? Remember the days of slavery? Do you 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 remember the days of slavery? Old Marcus Garvey. Old Marcus Garvey. Do you remember the days of slavery? 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 How we worked the plantation so hard. We have to clean up Bucky Massa yard. Right right now I'm waiting for my reward. Yeah. Right now me a sing in a Bucky Masaya. So I say, do you remember the days of slavery? Do you remember the days of slavery? Do you remember the days of slavery?
If you love the Lord Almighty, put your hand in the air. You got to pray.
We need to show each other love. We need to stop the war and the violence and the crime. We need to put the Lord first and know that He is the ruler over everything.
Them say one chapter a day that we keep the devil away. Pray to the king, the man that of the day, no care where them a say. You can't see the air you breathe and your body make out a clay. Look for the devil, don't make that man leave you gone astray. Salvation alone shall not vanity will vanish away. Pray to the king of all things, everything will be your Lord. Hail up Emperor Selassie, I the legendary. Who you think me pray to when me na me sanctuary? Now go make me adversary, put me na no semi. Like a dictionary, lock it in a you vocabulary. Who know where you walk, I call who no say dignitary. Who no make the youth them get so revolutionary. See it before it happens, so they say me vision. Through the gun, the devil is in February. When you wake up in the morning, never you forget to pray.
So Columbus coming here, it started really the European, you know, landing in Jamaica as an island.
New world.
Yes, sir. And you find that what happened is that a tremendous amount of Indians suddenly died. And our population was wiped out. And, you know, the slaves began to come and the laborers and all of this, and the whole colonialist thing started right there. And, you know, it perpetuated right up until basically independence, as far as we are concerned. As Jamaican people, independence is the only time when we really believe that we had really got our own time. That's August 1962.
Cheers up? Yeah. Cheers up. Yes, skin flat. Yeah, and for me. But you're not ready for me, right? Yes. Oh, not ready, nothing?
I don't even want to talk too much about slavery, you know what I mean? I want to talk about the celebration that we're going through now, and we're really celebrating now as a people, as a country. I think Jamaica is very powerful. I think Jamaica is one of the most influential set of people in the world right now.
If I could read the border, oh yeah, then I would step from Jack and know. So please take it to the border, yeah. No matter what the cost, 'cause I'm leaving it. I'm leaving out of Babylon, leaving out. Leaving out the room, leaving out the room. I'm leaving out that is your land. Ooh, yeah, nah. This place could never be home. Say we want home. Say we want home. Say we want home. Say we want home. We want home. Yeah. I know we want go home. I live wap. We live wap.
You ready?
I do.
to the sea. This emotion's taking over, lifting me and you to where we need to be. Ooh, hold on to me. Let go of all your doubts and fears. Come on, baby. Pull me closer, draw me near. Ooh, the power of our love can take us anywhere we wanna go. Ooh, we can go.
When you go to these various recording studios, you see at least 15 to 20 potential artists, as Tom Record calls them, artists, hanging out at the front, just waiting for a chance to get on a rhythm.
All over the world, I me can prefer. Some boy I learn, them just so occurred. He say one be a man, he say who that they learn. He back one more peanut and more to her. All over the world, I me can prefer. Some boy I learn, them just so occurred. Say one be a man, he say who that they learn. He back one more peanut and more to her. Girl come check me in a slippers and panties. Say she want feel me size, want be length like donkey. Me no hesitate, cause me no hunky punky. So me so fit for her and then me stamp. She said, Jesus Christ, me said, don't see that sanky. I see me see my fire in your panties. She said, no, I love all your sanky. Hey, slash.
Well, you never name no man, girl, make me see your hand. And when never name no girl, make me see some like a signal. Bring get them nature from, but I don't know. Pussy make me take me dance, so order my eat it like some cannibal. Pussy be fucking up, be so cocky, be reaching up to me. And when you see your face, man up, she yucky, wind that till you broke.
I know I've seen this girl before, me.
You know what you do for me now? Go back to the high pitch part and give me some delay upon it.
That lingers on your mind all the time. She walks, talks, moves, grooves. With the passion, I was mesmerized. Look how she glows like a rose in the morning dew. Is she an angel? Is she? Look how she glows like a rose in the morning dew. Fancy clothes, sexy pose, it's like deja vu. Look how she glows like a rose in the morning dew. Fancy clothes, sexy pose. I know I've seen this girl before, maybe in my dreams, but I'm not sure. Gotta come good to make the score. Cause she is driving me wild. Look how she glows like a rose in the morning dew.
Jamaica is a Christian-oriented society. All of us. I went to 3 churches on a Sunday because my mother went to a different church, my father went to a different church, and I had to go to church with my grandmother at Wildman Street and Beeson Street corner on Sunday after. We have churches more than any other country in the world. Jamaican parents, my mother and grandmother never leave our Bible. Always have them Bible. Whether in church, whether in supermarket, they have a little pamphlet, Psalms of the day or whatever.
Don't walk on me. Oh no. Yeah.
It was the morning after the night before when you pack and you walk through my door. Thought the love we had was secure, but you shot at my life for sure.
Whoa, yeah. Yeah.
All I have now are memories, tearing my soul to shred. Every night as I lie in my room, in my bed, like a fairy tale prince with a magic coach that changed my life into a pumpkin. The lonely flame dies, my life is on there once more. You shot at my life for sure when you walk through my door. You shot at my life for sure when you walk through my door.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Don't be a run around. Yeah.
Tanisha not here anymore. The left side of the bed is empty. That means she gone for sure. It was the morning after the night before when you pack and you walk through my door. Thought the love we had was secure, but you shattered my life for sure. You shattered my life for sure when you walk through my door.
I am here still, you know, trying to get people acquainted to Rastafari as it's the original religion of religions, you know.
Jah is my life, and Jah is my soul. Jah is my everything, hail the King when you hear me sing, yeah. Jah is my life, and Jah is my soul. Jah is my everything, hail the King when you hear me sing, yeah. Wow, 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 wow. He bless my kids and wife, He give them strength and mind, He give them day and night, and show them wrong from right, and give them open sight. I know they see the light, I know they shine so bright. Bound to get stronger, stronger, bound to live longer, longer, burning hate and anger. Rastafari cannot be conquered. Whoa, bound to get stronger, hey, bound to live longer, yeah, burning hate and anger, yeah. Rastafari cannot be conquered. And reggae music is life, you know. Reggae music is love. Reggae music is salvation. Reggae music is redemption, you know. Reggae music is prosperity, you know. Reggae music is righteousness, you know. If you want to say Rasta music, you know. Rasta music is life, you know, keep the fire burning, you know. As I'm saying, you don't know, only the fire them can't take from us, you know. And it's the fire that burn within, you know. Fire that's let us stand up and fight for our rights, you know. And said equal rights and justice for all, you know. Know yourself, be yourself, know who you are, know where you're coming from in order to know where you're going, you know what I mean? Never be a traitor and sell out to your own self, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know, education is the ultimate. It is good to be educated, you know. But I always remember you must also be re-educated, you know. Re-education comes through you, true self-esteem, you know? True self-value, you know. Yeah, Rastafari, I the Selassie the first. Holy Emmanuel, I Marcus Garvey, yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, light of them, you know. Burn them up. Burn them up down. Burn them up. Burn them up down. Burn them up. I'm gonna burn them up. Just like them know. Them a fight, yes, we still all live right. No for them a hype, but we still all live right. No for them a talk, but we still all live right. We burn them dirty out. Jah is my life, and Jah is my soul. Jah is my everything, everything. When you hear me sing, yeah. Jah is my life, and Jah is my soul. Jah is my everything, everything. When you hear me sing, yeah. Wow, 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 wow.
We start learning of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie, Jah Rastafari, who Marcus Garvey had, you know, prophesied in his time that when a king is crowned in Africa, all African people should look forward to Africa every time, whether you're there or abroad.
We got to be free. To one another as brethren and sisters. Go back, go back.
Freedom must come.
We got to be free to one another as brethren and sisters. And that's what Jesus said. Freedom. Every one of us have to examine ourselves and tell Jah, oh, you love your brethren, oh, you love your sister. Look how you treat all your brethren, and say you are Rastafari. Make you a grandson. Even feeble majesty.
Majesty.
Sent from Ethiopia. One second, eh? Love is the best, love is the best there is. And forever with me. Love is the best there is. Well, first in my career, I really wanted to be a barber. And I went to Kingston in Trenchtown, where I started to do barbering with a man called Barber. His real name was Barber, and he was a real barber. Have his barber shop.
Freedom! Every one of us have to examine ourselves and tell Jah, oh, you love your brethren, oh, you love your sister. Look how you're treating all your brethren, and say you're Rastafari. Make you a gun, so in majesty, majesty, sent from Ethiopia, oh Lord, and Marcus Garvey say we must love each other. We got to be conscious. Oh, Lord. Yeah. So let perfect love through all eternity, eternity drawing nigh to God, and God drawing nigh to thee. The spirit of love He has taught us to be one in this end of time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Love is the best there is. Love is the best there is. Forever will be. Forever will be. Love is the best there is. Whoa. Love is the best there is. Forever will be. Forever will be. We owe the power here unto the Most High. With our heart we will show forth our praise. And in the congregation of our saints, with your blessed soul child. All into the man they become at our spirit. Thou art redeem us, oh Lord God of truth and man. See love. Love is the best there is. And forever will be, yeah. Ooh. Love is the best there is. Whoa. Forever will be. Oh, Lord.
Well, my background is coming from the church. My parents' profession is spirituality. They go to church and Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, every time. They have 14 kids. I'm the last one. When I was a little baby, well, maybe 7 or 8, they took me to the church. When the audience singing in the church, and I started to sing too. And my voice makes everybody turn around and look at me and see that I'm singing, standing on the table in the church.
I'm gonna dedicate the rest of my time tonight for each and every one of you. And I'm gonna start with a little version for you. It goes like this. Everybody say, yeah! They say so. Get your hands on your head on. You never get no hurt this time. You don't
say no, my man. I don't know. If it was your number, if it was your number, I was in your head. 54, 46, that's my number. Whoa, 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 54, 46, that's my number. I said one more time. Oh, I said, 54, 46, that's my number. I
This is all ladies that works out because she's lazy to go to the gym. So, okay, Lick Shot, bring in some food for me to come on. Lick Shot! Lick Shot! Tell everyone how the food for me. So we work out and eat same time. I've got your man and you can't do anything about it. Y'all work out with me today? You have to come up. Whoa.
You may think he is coming back to you, but I doubt it. Don't make no sense you even call him and try to work at it. Cause I've got your man and you can't do anything about it. He told me you don't give him room nor give him breathing space. And when he's out with friends, you call and get up on his case.
As you know, I'm a bad chick. Like, I say whatever I feel like saying. I talk a lot about sex. I don't care. I get a lot of attention from that. But I started doing a lot of clean songs like, am I losing you, darling, you know? And I wasn't getting the attention that I needed or the money that I needed to make. So I noticed the guys were singing a lot about sex, but not in a good way. A lot of them were putting down women and saying all kinds of things about women that weren't decent, you know what I'm saying? So I said, okay, let me try this. So I started singing about sex, how good it is, how good I am. That's when I started getting all the attention I needed. People were saying she's bad, she's too rude, she's lewd, she's X-rated, she's raunchy. But I love attention. But you don't know, I'm bad. I'm a bad cook, meaning I'm good. But that's how we Jamaican do it, we say it backward. But you know what? Kind of catch a vibe, so why not go to the studio? I'm bad. So bad. Lord, I'm bad. I'm bad that one your name. If you wanna know bad, please ask me about it. Real bad, I mean, I rewrote it. Bad. Yeah. I started singing in church. Like, on a Saturday, I would put my name down on a list and go up and sing. Me no bad through the clothes, me a van. Come me bad from before me band. Me bad before Jeremy Tom. Long before Gilbert Storm. If you don't know what I'm like, sister, take over the pot. Sister! Yeah. So I said, you know, if you wanna know bad, please ask me about it. Say it loud, don't fear to shout it. Bad, I'm in Nari wrote it. Straight bad girl and nobody can doubt it. Bad, and I know mouth me a mouth it. Physically bad girl test me not coat it. Bad.
Borderline. Look here where your man from. Now the way to your shot from. Don't try to make your fall like the bitch over London. When you kick your life and them, you did slash and blast. And it look over my stand. It a bust like gas man. Bullet with gunpowder. The last gun, the last man. This borderline bad man. Push your head.
Once upon a time, place I used to go. I can go there no more. Yeah. And how it used to be, say it's now a memory as tension grows. Tell me, friend of mine, why the borderline? Life is hard enough, struggling to survive. Gotta be watching you to keep my life. No, it shouldn't be. Yes,
sir.
I said, go ahead. Yeah.
Have mercy.
Hear what me I say? And me, I'm number one.
Every day thing. Same thing.
One and go.
I worry for the next generation and what they'll become. We left for them an evil foundation for them to build upon.
Politics is taking a ride, using guns to decide. Education is kept far away so they can always confuse us another day. Yes, I got to leave the neighborhood, cause it's heading into no good. The hardest thing is saying goodbye to the place you love, you left and you cried. Whoa, 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 what a life, what a life. Whoa, 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 far and wide, yeah. Stop the quarrel, kill the grudge and let me feel your vibes. Celebrate life, let the hatred be gone right yesterday. Celebrate life, yes. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
We're presently now in Trench Town on 1st Street, shooting the sheriff. Big time.
Sheriff, but I didn't shoot no deputy. Oh no, I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot no deputy.
Sheriff John Brown always hated me. Why? I don't know. And for every time that I tried to plant a seed, he would have killed it before it grew. The deputy was my good friend, John Brown was my foe. The son of a gun who got the deputy, his head I'd like to blow.
I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot no deputy. Oh no, I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot no deputy.
All around, in and out of town, the posse's trying to track me down. They say they want to bring me in guilty for the slaying of a deputy. Sheriff John Brown, he tried to gun me down, but in self-defense reflexes had the better of me. Now I gotta live my life as a fugitive. Could this be my destiny?
I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot no deputy. Oh no, I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot no deputy.
Was Sheriff John Brown who ran me out of town and not the deputy. The one who got the deputy still goes free if they put the blame on me. My saga is with Sheriff John Brown. For him I'll pay my penalty, but not for the cold-blooded ambush of my good friend the deputy.
Man, kiss me each morning and tell me good morning, darling. Some girl man left before they no have a thing for the girl they say, but me a girl, me no cry under man. The way me tight, me get tired man.
I need 3 big-ass ladies. Come here, ladies. You stand right there. Come here, big mama. You skinny. Come here, come here. Hey, hey, hey. Come here, lady elephant. Oh, Lord. Give me a hand, dog. Give me a hand. You got the mumpy. See. Come, lady elephant. Good to go. Put your hand on her. Hey, look. Do like this. Bend her over. Bend her over. Look now. Do like this. Look. Look. Come here. Give me the good to go. Stand right there. Go down by your hand. Hold the foot there. Hold the leg.
Right. Hooray for slackness. I make a lot of money from being
X-rated.
I'm Shayakor, son of Catcore.
I'm Catcore, father of Shayakor.
That was lame.
Yeah. Right now, the fact that you all are playing music with such conscious themes and lyrics is very important too, you know?
Right, that's very important.
Yeah, because there's a lot of frivolous stuff music-wise out there.
That's true.
And yet still the world is in such turmoil.
Right.
So it's like the lyrical content of what you guys doing is so important for the people to hear. You know?
Well, it could never be done without the foundation that you set. I mean, that era really created everything now. I have to give thanks to you too.
Yes, my youth. Wicked line.
Watch the flight. You wish if I was not here. You wish if you I would fare. You wish if I would just disappear. But it takes more than you to come and run the career.
Me enemies closer, so-called friends far. Not just dirty nigga, me no hang out tapa. Me to see a my friend no to me and it bar. Me keep all of me secret in me tight pussy jar. No confident me speak.
Temptation, yeah, girl, that deliver me from all evil. Be my satisfaction, girl, and I'll never leave you. Oh no, no. You know when to be naughty, girl, and you know how to be nice. You know when to be truthful, believe me, and you know how to tell me lies. Lead me and I'll follow.
Hey, say my name, ladies, so she did champion. Say my name, ladies, so she number one. Say my name right for any version. I've been locking it down from Kingston to London. Said I'm the baddest chicken out, got the best flow.
I've got a big head woman. I've got a big head woman with 4 little kids and she wants me to take them all. I'm gonna pack my grape. I'm gonna pack my grape. I'm gonna pack my grape and down the road I go. And down the road I go. Most people call me Daddy Sir, and I'm proud of the name because I'm very proud of my daughter. And I'm very happy that God gave me all of them, but God knows why He gave me this special one. And I love her so much that I will die for her. Thank you.
Jamaica, the crime rate is really high. And it's still climbing the scale. Poverty have a lot to contribute to crime. Yeah. And crime, most of the time, starts within the household. Mother and father have 10 kids, and them don't know where to find food to feed the youth them. Then the father get abusive and take it on the mother. The child sit there and watch that. And they become violent some of the time. Both within the street and take it out on other people. Over years, the general penitentiary, it hold prisoners.
My name is Nadine Willis. I'm from Waterhouse, from Kingston, the ghetto area where people face violence every day. My mother left me when I was 3 years old. My father physically abused me.
Yo, later, you see me, I go to the road, you saw. Go chill with the birds.
Then family court took me away and left me with a lady named Valda, family friend. When I was 11 years old, I started selling the market downtown. From there, I went and I worked at this hotel, tidying it up. From the hotel, I went to dance as a dancer, go-go dancer, in the strip club.
Congratulations. Lead me to temptation, yeah. That deliver me from all evil. Be my satisfaction, yeah. And I never leave you. Oh no, no. You know when to be naughty, girl. And you know when to be nice. Believe me. You know when to be truthful, darling. And you know when to tell me lies. Leave me and I'll follow. To a place where no one knows it. Take my heart forever, Lord. And where you lead me, I will go. Go,
Jennifer, no, she can't start coming again.
Never all right.
Why you talk about
Never
you?
all right.
I'm a chunk.
When the girl them feel this thing, girl them say we are the realest thing. Who have up the most in this game? Dig up where, dig up there.
Go stand up tonight. Yeah. I am it.
Set up the window, boss.
Hey, eyes, what's the matter? Speakers like Aki and Koto. When me spin her, or some go so. Hey, bring dog, what's the matter? Girl from San Sushi to Rocco. When she feel it, she say. She say me, I did number one, and she gets some mama on the channel, and she say I did teacher, come in the bush, na. She say na, like Arita de la condom in me, na. No disease infection, na. So na, hold for me, na. Me no. You see, no. Anyway, me no. So me have to ready for it. Come feel it, dump. Hey, when the girl them feel this thing, girl them say we are the realest thing. Who have up the most squeeze this skin? Hey, I mean make she sing. When the girl them feel this thing, tell them say me are the realest thing. Who have up the most screen? This king. Hey, big up Wayne, big up play.
Listen, you. Everybody I take them piece and them pass it over to me, so hear me, you know. I got me.
So lady love the gangster place, love the gangster way, me love the gangster dress, yo. Nothing better than the gangster way, and if them don't like a fool, you better don't waste your time. I'm your bone.
Hey, to the K and the black gold. Because any answer in your father. Go against the greens and go against the yard. I don't care about Whitney, mother nor father. Right. Take them in the ladder. And if I ride by, draw for the strada. This bigger than Bush and Saddam Saga. Who no run way? Run away. Who no run way? Fret and get maga. Cause the place get hot like a lava. Recharge the wall like say this is a charger. My guns them increase, the bullets them larger. Off in the strada, rise them up, push and Saddam Saga. Who no run with it and get maga. Cause the place get hot like a saga. Sorry. Hot like a lava.
Fussy dead left and thugs and creamy. Fuck me come on the whole place gloomy. Say to my back and I broke out like June.
Very established. Them just lavish.
Yo.
The guns them increase, the bullets them larger. White blood I go run like lager. Your eyes get a killer, he's like a chihuahua. Get down, in a lot of us he get thrown. Try to put a foot in the red light zone.
Roots. Just have youngster lady love the gangster vibes. Youngster baby love the gangster ride. Youngster lady love the ganja eyes. The beauty sleep rolling straight through the night. Youngster lady love the gangster vibes. Youngster baby love the gangster ride. Youngster lady love the ganja eyes. The beauty sleep rolling straight through the night. I love the way we don't watch the face with thugs zero load. I drop panic in our mouth and there is no doubt. When we are roll up on the corner in a trench glow. I just dig gangster way, now watch the gangster flow, yo. Roll it up, take a puff. Yes, we love the weed. When me smoke it, yo, more for see eyes are bleed. Roots from we born till the day we die. I'm a gangster lady, yes, more for up the gangster child. Just have gangster lady love the gangster vibes. Gangster baby love the gangster ride.
Let it go. Bomb a drop. Scooby! Away! Bomb a drop. Run for cover. Save your mama. You go bad mind. You go bad mind. You go bad mind. We are bad mind. You go bad mind. You go bad mind. Come on, jump. We are on bad mind. You go bad mind. You go bad mind. Hallelujah. We are on bad mind. Lord, we hypocrites. You go bad mind. You go bad mind. Jump.
I'm not one of them who got a father was there for them. My grandmother was my father. She the one sent me to school. If it wasn't for my grandmother, I wouldn't have education. So I gotta love my grandmother. No father. Then, you know, I just figured that I'm gonna have to stand up on my own and be a man for myself. Anything I want, I'm gonna have to work hard for it. So I asked the Lord, yo, Father, my life is hard, my family don't got it. Please grant my wish that I ask you to make me a superstar, and you grant my wish.
I guess I'm expected to say, God bless you. But you left me never left you. And when me there right now, we really can't say F you, but we can say this too. I hope you can't live without me. Can't eat, can't sleep, can't breathe. Can't get your mind to stop thinking about me. Can't eat, can't sleep, can't breathe. Oh, I hope you wind up lonely. Can't eat, can't sleep, can't breathe. Then you walk out, wish you could have still come hold me. Can't eat, can't sleep, can't breathe. Oh, I bet you think I'm supposed to smile. Put the best outside, put on an act to protect my pride. You want me to take it like a man, but I'm a girl who cries. So if I puncture your tires, don't be too surprised. And while I'm at it, hell, I may as well keep up your car. Cause what you did to my heart, that's an act of war. For every step you take, I'll be one step behind. Won't let you get me out of your mind. I hope you can't live without me. Can't eat, can't sleep, can't breathe. Can't get your mind fixed up thinking about me. Can't eat, can't sleep, can't. Whoa, I hope you wind up lonely. Can't eat, can't sleep, can't breathe. Then you walk out, wish you could have still come hold me. Can't eat, can't sleep, can't breathe. I should be allowed to be bitter, cause it's only fear. I'm falling apart, but you don't care. Why is she so happy? Why do you smile? And why aren't you guys fighting all the while like we did? I know it must be a charade. God, please send me a shower to rain on their parade. I hope she's cheating, juggling nuts like a squirrel. Better yet, I hope she leaves you for a girl, cause society is really very chauvinistic. It's easy for a guy to get up, walk up to a girl and try to impregnate her. He doesn't often stick around after the pregnancy, though. You know, so we have many single-parent families here, mostly headed by women. And these are some of the things I talk about, too.
I hope you can't live without me. Can't eat, can't sleep, can't breathe. Can't get your mind fixed, stop thinking about me. Can't eat, yeah. Whoa. I hope you wind up lonely. Can't eat, can't sleep, can't breathe. Then you are going to sugar that still come home. Can't eat, can't sleep. Whoa. I hope you can't live without me.
A fatherless child. I mean, I grew up in a household with 7 kids. There are 7 of us. And amazingly, there's like 7 different fathers. Which was some source of amusement to me when I was growing up. I mean, many of my brothers and sisters were upset at it. I was amused because I thought that was like, it's not even cool, but it's just funny. Like, how do you make the same mistake 7 times?
I did that look great.
Of course, give me that of no boss.
Some of them are bow down for money, bow down for car. Rat race we house and land. And through them now to pay, that's why they can't wait till the Father bless them heart. Them up on the wrong boat, and now it's overturned.
Oh, boy, just now.
Yeah, trouble morning.
What's that?
Rat race, I'm in a no rat race. I know I can wait. Tell them we know in a no rat race. Rat race. I'm in a them the thing the aid. I know I have faith. Tell them we know in a no rat race.
No one later here.
Yeah, man, that's persistence, you know. I have to try that, you know.
Alright, let's.
That's someone. Let's take care of yourself.
Bala, the girl could shine there. I'm going to check out here. We'll look up with me. I'll go and look up, friend. If you're thirsty, drink this. You don't want a juice, yeah? You want the water? I want to splash at the water. May I splash not in now? Come, you know, drink some of my juice. Drink some of my juice. She don't want a juice. Because yeah. I got your sister, yeah. Come here, my friend. Me your friend, no. Me your friend, no. Yeah, man, me your friend. Give me a... Come here, my friend. Go away, me enough friend. Hey, you wait. Okay. Me enough friend, and your sister, me a friend. Go away. Go away, bye. How Lucretia there? Me enough. What kind of Lucretia? How the baby? You too. How old it is? 18 years old? Alright. Nobody. Could have been 12.
From riverside to mountain, from cane field to the sea, our hearts salute Jamaica, triumphant, proud and free. Jamaica, we will always in honor of thy name, work steadfastly and wisely, and never bring thee shame. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
and tell.